Let me see how this plays out. Hey guys. All right, so I want to make the quesitos, but this is so good. The tres leches cake. I just got it from my local Spanish grocery store because they have them pre-made. Now, listen, it's not a homemade one, but I'm gonna tell you what. Yep. For a quick fix, this is where it's at. So I'm just eating a couple more bites and then putting the rest away for later. I just bit into a real moist piece too. So good. Okay. Gosh darn, it's so good. Damn guys, I wish that I had this lighting is like crazy ridiculous. Hold on. Maybe there's better? I don't even know. I'm trying to figure some shit out, man. I'm trying to figure this shit out. So, oh my gosh, that was so good. That was so fucking good. I needed that. I really did. So anyways, welcome to my take, or shall I say, my own little spin on the Puerto Rican quesitos. All right, it's a recipe that I did see somewhere. I did see somebody kind of like take these shortcuts and everything like that, and so they're the ones that gave me the idea, right? But I substituted a couple things because I'm always trying to be different. I'm always like, ooh, I like that, but I wonder if I did this, how would that take? You know what I mean? So I'm always trying to think of a big fucking idea. So they called for the puff pastry sheets, which I do have, right? So that's like the basic thing that I did get that is the same in the recipe, is the puff pastry sheets, right? Now, in this particular recipe, they were calling for like cream cheese, you know, or like any type of light cream cheese. But because the quesitos are so sweet, you know, like, because I just love the fact that they're just really sweet. And that's what I love about them. I decided that I was going to get honey pecan cream cheese. And I'm going to put that in it instead of regular cream cheese, right? And then you're supposed to use regular sugar, like sprinkle like a little bit of regular sugar, mix it in with the, you know, cream cheese before you spread it. I'm not doing regular sugar. I'm doing brown sugar because I want it to be sweet. And then we're going to drizzle it with some honey at the end. So the first time that I did this, it was an epic fail. Epic fail. But I know what I did. I know my mistake. I think I was discussing it the other day on a live with you guys. I know my mistake. It was that the puff pastry, I allowed it to be too thick. So I got to make sure that these are very thinned out. This is why I'm using a big pan and putting the oil very low so that I could spread them out, because I don't want them to be too oily. You know, I want them to just get crisp. Okay, because then they got to go in the fridge. They got to like sit for a little bit, you know, get nice and cold, chill, whatever. Sprinkle the honey, and oh my God, it's supposed to be like a nice little, you know. So I'm excited to see what it tastes like with the honey pecan. At any rate, we got everything going here. So let's get going. Let me put you there. Yeah. I feel like this is going to fall out, but hopefully not. Okay. Ooh, okay, so I need honey as well. I was gonna take out some Nutella and see if I can make a Nutella one, I think I might do that because Micah loves Nutella. Fuck it. Oh, let me go grab my phone, guys. All right, guys, so I had just did the dishes, so my hands are clean. All right, so let's get this puff pastry open and let's see what's up. All right, so hopefully my battery keeps everything going. Oh, let me get the oil. Guys, Mike is gonna be so excited when he gets up because I found his Vienna sausages. Because those are like, I could never find his brand anywhere. Like, he's literally like, he's always like, how come they always out? And I'm like, I don't know. I guess it's a popular brand. I don't know. Listen here. I just know I was jumping up for joy when I finally found them. And I got him like 6 of them bad boys. Just so that, you know, it could be chill. All right, so I'm going to show you guys the oil. Not too much, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I just want to lay it low, you know? So let's go into it. Even just 2. I'm just even just gonna make 2. You know what I'm saying? Just to see how they turn out. Yes. Okay, so I'm gonna keep it. That's what I'm gonna do. Perfect. So I'm gonna take this exact rectangle. I'm gonna take 2 of them. Because just for the sake of camera and filming, I feel like I just need to just make 2 on camera. All right, so I'm gonna take 2 out. And I'm gonna put this back in the fridge because I can make these later on tonight, you know, to make sure I use the pastry. Okay. Perfect, yes. All right, so you know what, this is gonna get done very quickly. So I'm gonna start heating up the pan on low. Yeah, I'm gonna start heating up my oil a little bit, but I'm gonna put it on low right now until I prepare everything, and then I'll start to increase the heat, I think, a little bit. All right, so yeah, the honey pecan. Oh my gosh, I feel like it's gonna. Okay, so actually, you know what? I'm gonna take this spreader. I'm gonna take my little fairy spreader. I'm gonna rinse it real quick. I like to rinse everything. I like to rinse everything before I use it. All right. Oh, I wonder. Ooh, I wonder, do, 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 do. Who wrote the book of love? Oh my God, you guys remember that song? Doctor, 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 something. Well, I've got to know the answer. Was it someone from above? Oh, I wonder, wonder. Oh my gosh, hilarious. Okay, and so I'm just gonna do the middle. I'm only gonna put this in the middle. I'm gonna leave the other ends empty because sometimes I like that dough. I don't know about you guys, but sometimes I like that doughy bite where there's really nothing, but you still have the taste of the previous cream with it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, sometimes I just love a good doughy end. I don't know why. That's just me, but y'all let me know how y'all think about it. Okay, all right, so I'm choosing to do the honey pecan. I probably should have done 1 and 1. I don't know. It's too little too late. But the oil's getting good. And I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit of the sugar. Just going to sprinkle it. Just going to sprinkle it. All right. Let me show you guys. So you can see quickly. All right, now I'm gonna fold them up. And let's get them in here. So I'm just gonna close them up like this, basically. That's all I'm gonna do. Okay. Lower you. Yeah, I'm gonna let that sit in there. And I'm gonna throw this in there too. I'm gonna put a little bit of more oil so that it all just evens out. Because it's a little spritzing here. Yeah, there we go. Because it's just like a little spritzing and I'm like, what the hell is going on? All right. I just want to make sure that gets coated in there. There we go. All right, so now I can increase the heat a little bit because now I controlled that a little bit. You know what I mean? Because they got a little out of hand. They got a little out of hand there. But we're good. We're good. All right, so I'm leaving the honey out. This stuff is going to go over here because we don't need this. I'm going to get the paper towels. Because we're going to place them in here when they're done. And then again, like I said, they need to cool down a little bit, you know? We got to let them cool down a little bit. All right, let me get a fork. There's a lot of spritzing, but that's okay. And we just want to make sure you guys keep an eye on it. Be careful, like, yeah, let it sit for a little bit. Just be careful before you flip it because it starts spritzing. If it starts spritzing again with the oil, just lower the oil temperature a little bit. You know what, I know what it is. It's because I had rinsed the pan before I put the oil in there. Not a good idea. I totally forgot about that. Totally forgot about that. Oh, I'm gonna need this actually, the spatula. So hopefully now that I have them flat, this will make a difference from the last time. That's what I'm hoping anyway. You know what I'm saying? There we go. Yes, I'm flipping that over. Yes. Yes, bitch. Yes. All right. All right. Let me flip this over. I'm going to turn this over. Kind of like when you're making fish and shit. You know, you got to just do it the opposite way. That shit just almost went in my... All right, let's try it the other way. I just didn't want to flip it over onto this one, but we're going to do it. There we go. Yes. Okay. So these are looking pretty decent. I got to say. I've got to say. They smell really good. They smell really good. Something about the pecans or something, like the honey with the pecan. I don't know. It just smells really good. All right, so that's lowering now. So I'm going to increase the heat a little bit again. Just to get it really, because I don't want it sitting in the oil for so long, you know, because it's going to take a long time for the oil to drain. So... I'll continue to let it sit because I want this. I'm going to show you guys the crispy texture that I'm looking for. Come over here. You see? And I want the crispy texture like on both sides, so I'm going to cook it long enough. Let me put you guys over here. Yes, I'll put you guys here for now. Yay. Okay. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing. So, and I'm not going to use the fork to do that. Like I said, so I'm trying to see if I can just, you know, I want it to get crispy like that on both sides. So I feel like on this one, I'm gonna flip it one more time. Yeah, no, that one I'm still letting sit. Yeah, couple more minutes, I feel like, on each side for sure, and then I could flip it again. Yeah. See, because the parts that don't have the cream cheese filling, they take a little bit longer to cook. That's what it is, you know? But it'll be worth it when it cools down for that doughy texture. It'll be worth it. And I feel like if you have a deep fryer, this would also be like amazing. You know, I got to work with what I have. I don't have a deep fryer. And even if you do it in the air fryer, probably would be good too. You could probably just even do the air fryer as well. Okay, this one's good to flip. Yeah, this one's good to flip now. Yes, yes, bitch. I think that this one's going to be it. I think this is going to be the one that sticks. I think so. There we go. Yep, this is going to be the one that sticks. I love it. I love it, guys. It really does. Like, look at it. Let me show you again. Let me show you again. That's what I want. You know, almost like, you know how like when people start cooking crepes or something? Like, you know, I've seen people do crepes. And it's like they always say you got to know exactly when to like flip it over and shit like that. It's like that. It's like all about the timing, you know? And again, I don't like a lot of oil. So I just didn't want it sitting in oil for so long, you know? So I'm just excited how these are going to turn out. Like, I'm excited to see if it's going to make a difference, you know? Because the true test is when it cools down, because they got to cool down. You cannot have these hot. You cannot. These are the quesitos that you, like, it sits in the fridge, and then the next morning you have it with, like, some coffee, like it's like a Danish. That's kind of like what this is. It's so good. And I'm sure there's more traditional ways of, you know, doing the filling and the pastry. I'm sure there is, but this seems like a fun, quick way to get something decent. You could probably even put some like raspberry filling or like, you know, cherry, whatever. You know what I'm saying? To get that effect and that flavor. So there's a lot of different possibilities here for sure. All right, so I'm going to turn off my heat because I feel like these are pretty much almost done. Pretty much. I feel like they really are. So then I'm going to get them because I want these to drain from all the oil. Yeah. I want these to drain from all the oil. All right, and then I need it to sit in the fridge to cool down. So I'm gonna show you the end. I'm gonna sprinkle the honey. We're gonna sprinkle the honey. Okay, let me show you guys. So this is kind of like the look that you're going for, all right? So you got to let it drain, let all the oil drain, right? So let it sit, cool down, let all the oil, the grease, everything, you know, and then you flip it, let it drain from the other side, do that, pat it down, all right? And then you're going to let it cool down. Let it cool down before you put it in the fridge. That's super important. You don't want to put something super hot in the fridge, right? Let it cool down. Let it drain. It gives it time to drain. It gives the honey time to acclimate to like the little pastry, you know, because it's nice and hot, whatever, it just came off the thing. So just let it sit, all right? Now, what I'm going to do is I will do a short when it's cooled down and I try it. Because obviously I can't try it right now, right? So I will do a short and give you guys like an update and say, oh, like this is the updated quesito, whatever. And then I'll take a picture so you guys can see. All right, so I love you guys. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Sorry that we couldn't do it live, but we did do the love reading live. So hopefully that, you know, kind of made up for it. And I was on the live for super long. So hopefully that made up for it, all right? So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know. And let me know if you try it or let me know what it, you know, if it looks good or whatever. But I definitely will post a short and we'll see what it looks like later. And I'm going to taste it later, all right? Mwah. Love you guys. Bye. Guys. It is time to try these. Do you see how they flake off? That's the consistency that you want. Look at how it's very thin. They're good. I probably would cut them in half more, but they are good. Kind of gave a little bit of that little mix and that flavor that I was looking for in the Puerto Rican Quesito. Don't mind me. I had taken my Punch Bar, little chocolates, and passed the F out apparently for a couple hours, but it was the best sleep. I was tired. I needed to rest. So now I'm gonna go ahead and make my lunch / early dinner, and I'm just gonna make a big shrimp salad. So join me for that video because that's what we're gonna do.